We are live. Welcome to a Saturday stream. Yeah. So today we're gonna be messing around with stuff from Nekou or Purchace, I guess. Either way, he's made some like awesome pattern commands. Let me show you just a preview of what we're gonna be looking at here. Where did he put them? Here we go. Okay. So these are some things that he's been working on, and we're gonna test out some of the commands and see if we can maybe understand at least sort of how he's doing this, because right now I am as in the dark as everyone else, I feel, or maybe you know, watching. Yeah. So we'll see. It looks like a bit of snowflaking, I guess, kind of, but like I don't know how he's doing the. Yeah, like there's again, there's a lot of them. Just I highly recommend checking out this Discord, which I will put I'll put a link for in the description, of course, and if you're watching this on YouTube. And then yeah, testing them out for yourself, because this is crazy stuff. Okay. Anyway, but before that, let's go to here and let's look at some other people's stuff. I really hope that this person looked at the thing, by the way. I did find like just like look at that. Anyway. Oh shit, what did I just do? Okay. Alright. Okay. Ooh, I just want to check these trees out real quick, because I know I'll miss them if I don't. Okay, that's an interesting technique. I wonder what they use for the leaves. Like what commands and stuff, because this is definitely like a command thing. It's like I would imagine like an ezEdits thing. Yeah? That's really cool. I want to know their method for the pine trees. Oh, here we go. We got a better shot of them. Yeah, that's cool. That looks really good, honestly. For what it is, like that's solid. The tint, I mean, maybe they're redwood trees, but that tent's a little small. Maybe, I don't know. Is it though, I guess? Well, I mean, I guess compared to the fire. Like, if your fire is taller than your tent, you made too big of a fire. Yeah, the scale is interesting, is all I'll say. But I do want to know what they used. I'll ask, actually. We'll ask what did they do to make the pine tree leaves. We'll also give them a heart. Alright. Let's scroll down a bit. There's probably plenty. What in the hell is this thing? Oh, okay. It's like a sci-fi vehicle. Huh. That's a really weird vehicle to make, I'm not gonna lie. That's interesting. Ooh, power lines. Okay. I mean, oh shit, that's cool. Okay. I don't like that the power lines are all different, because you don't do that in real life. Power lines are identical until you get like a tall one every once in a while or something. Like, they're all gonna be the same. I don't know, but the boat with the lead, genius. Absolutely genius. I love that. Absolutely, yeah. A good idea for just, yeah. Survival friendly. Yeah, no, it is. It is, though. That's something that's cool, too, because you can genuinely use that as like a technique in actual Minecraft. And like, you could just make a specific boat that nobody uses, like the one that's not actually a boat. How many of you have made a bamboo boat? You know, like, if you used a bamboo boat and then just made it invisible, this is genius. Though the boat does add a bit, like, you could just use the boat as part of the, like, you know, cross-section or whatever. Anyway, good technique. Good stuff, man. What is that supposed to be like, Toothless? From How to Train Your Dragon? Wow. What a title. Super duper coolio boolio build. Okay. Okay. You get a heart just for the title. I don't give a fuck. I want to see this. Okay. Ooh. That's really cool. It's just the right amount of detail, you know? Oh, there. Oh, gosh. It's just... Oh! No longer blurry. Okay. I love the windows. This is really big. This would be huge. This is like height limit stuff. Like 0 to height limit quickly. I see a floating block. No, but seriously, I feel like that floating block is the height limit. I genuinely, I'd be surprised if it wasn't, honestly. Like, this is just insanely big. But it looks really good. Just a tiny bit of color down there. I want to see these gold doors, or not doors, arches, above the doors. Oh, okay, we got... Hold on. Hold on. Damn, they even did the interior? That's really cool. That takes time. Getting that right. Dang, dude. Yeah, there's no way this isn't 0 to height limit. No way. I mean, yeah, you could see they didn't even put a floor, or not yet. Oh, it's a work in progress because they still got. Gosh dang, man. All right, yeah, this deserves a heart for sure. Yeah, that's insane, dude. Good on you. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Yeah, that looks like a face. Is that a... Yeah, warden? That's, not gonna be an even fight. I'm sorry. The warden's winning. My big cake. I'm afraid to click on that. I don't want to get demonetized, even though I'm not even monetized. Okay. That's fun. It's not... just put a real door. Come on. That's fun, though. I like that. It's a cute little, house. Or, I don't even know if you've got a building. It's a building. Maybe like a factory or something. Small factory. What is this thing? Like, I understand, like, yeah, this is like a, torn apart building or whatever, and got the power lines or whatever, but what is this, like a mech or something? Because it looks like it has legs a little bit. It's got a lot going on, I won't lie. What is this? Hold on. Where's the open? Yeah. They moved the buttons. All right. I just want to try to figure out what one of these, like, what is this thing right here? You got bars. You got some, like, I don't even know what that is either. Those are obviously iron bars. But I don't know what's next to them. Maybe it's just a lever? No, that's just a lever. Yeah. Yeah, because this looks like a lever over here, too. Yeah. Okay, it's just a lever facing that way. Or whatever. Like, it's facing away from us. Anyway, I spent way too long on that stupidity. Ooh. Wow. That is creepy, honestly. Just like the hollow face thing. Like this thing is creepier than all the rest of it. Even though this is, you know, horrifying as well, but this is creepy. This is horrifying. This is creepy. I think like this is like a great fucking thing to show the difference. Apathy. The screams of trampled life cry for mercy, yet none choose to listen. Okay. In Pyralis? Place first in Pyralis competition held in Builder's Refuge. Oh, okay. Damn. The theme was water-based? This isn't... I mean, I guess deep sea sort of thing, but like... That's wild. That's not something I would... My first thought was not water, just because of this thing. Like, yeah, this does kind of look like a deep sea creature of sorts, but like, why is there a person? I guess it's the question for me. We get to see, yeah, not as rendered. Wow. Still really cool. I mean, still really good build. I'm just saying it. I don't know if the theme quite fits, personally. Anyway, yeah, we'll get that. 69, yes, let's go. Your 69th heart. All right. Is this by the same person that did the other castle or cathedral? Ooh, that's really cool. That's unique as hell. That's awesome. It looks like it's the same person. Let's see. We got PTAR and PTAR. Yep. Okay. Indeed, the same person. I want to know how they did this. This is really cool. Like, it might... Okay. It might sound easy to do destruction, but I think that is actually a genuinely really difficult thing to do well. Right? Because you could just go in and, you know, punch out random blocks and it's destroyed, but like making it look like it's being destroyed in a specific way, like an explosion or like a, you know, it's torn apart like this, like it's being ripped up from gravity or whatever. Like it feels like it's being pulled from itself. It's not like this is a very specific destruction, and that is hard to do, I feel. So really good job on them. How you did the that is very realistic looking. Like, I don't know how to convey this to you guys. Like that is one of the hardest things to do with building, I think, or just like in general. I think like destruction is really difficult. Like even in like CGI and stuff, that is really hard to do and simulate and stuff. Like both because you know it has a lot of, you know, pieces and you know, physics essentially, but like yeah, that is anyway. All right, let's scroll up this time now. I'm not gonna click on everything here. Wow, this one's catching my eye. I'm also gonna look at this little interior, because interiors. Okay, it's not catching my eye as much when it's not there. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. It looks like a mermaid tail, but then you follow it down, and that ain't no mermaid. That ain't no mermaid. Not sure what's going on right here. Cause it looks like, no, that's just a rocks. Okay. This looks like coins. That's really cool though. They definitely use like ezEdits or something for that. That's awesome. Yeah, this is some interesting terrain chunks. I like the background though, that fits. Even though it's not Minecraft. Yeah, there's the actual, wait, no, that's just somebody else's thing. Alright. Alright, anyway. Let's look at these little interior chunks. These are all, yeah, by the same person. Oh, that's cool. I like that idea. Making the barrel bigger because barrels are actually bigger than that. That's really cool. The pots. You could put a trapdoor on top of a pot? Hold on. That's really cool. Let me test that real quick. Let's go to the... Let's go here real quick. Let me grab a pot. Let me go over to our sort of creation area, as it were. And let's do that. And then, I mean, I guess maybe just regular. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. That's like really useful, actually. That looks really cool. That's like, wait, let's do like iron. Put like an iron trapdoor on there, man. That's, yeah. Use that as like a little stove thing or something, or like a, that's really cool. I like that a lot. Okay, I'm keeping that right there. That's staying right there. Okay, let's see what other interior knowledge this man can put on us that I didn't know about. Techniques, as it were. All right, we got that one. We got this little like bedroom, bathroom. This is a bathroom. Oh, a little ladder for like a ramp. Not actually gonna work, but good idea. I like the, yeah, idea. Not bad for a toilet. I like that. Cute little sink area too with that. Yeah, that works. Again with the pot, and then we're putting signs around it this time. Wait. Oh, no, you can't, because then... Damn. I was trying to think, like, yeah, like putting a plant in it, because that does work, but this is... Obviously, you touch this, it breaks, you know? Like, if you put a block next... If you place a block next to this, like, let's say... Somebody wanted to make the, for some reason, they just wanted to put more glass here, right? And you put this in like a marketplace map. Like they're modifying their bathroom, right? This plant will just explode, right? Like, or they want to just change the color of their glass, yeah? They punch one of those, or they break one of those glass blocks, the plant explodes. Because it's not actually supposed to be there. So, but cool concept. But I like to look for things that are like doable, you know, or always doable, I guess is the better way to put it. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, again, another potted plant that it will explode if you touched anything next to it. Like maybe even just opening this little like trapdoor right here, plant explodes. I'm not sure if it actually would, because I don't think it's directly next to it. It's kind of catty corner, but you get my point here, I think. Ladder over... Oh, that's classic. That's good. Netflix. They had to put the Netflix logo. Whatever. Okay. Fun, though. Fun. I'll give them that. Another interior and exterior. All right. Let's look at the other. Yeah, this one. Okay. Not bad. I like the chandeliers. Except I don't know if about the double levers, but not the worst thing. Oh, we got another interior. That's cool. I do like this idea for the table with the whatever the fuck those are called. Scaffolding? Yeah, that sounds right. Nice banners. Except, yeah, those ones are floating. I don't know if I love the floating banners. Otherwise, it's nice and cozy. A little open on this end. I don't think you would actually just shove everything into the corner in real life, but I mean, I guess I kind of did that, you know, here, so. I kind of do have, like, I guess. Yeah, alright, never mind. I see a tree. Alright, so this is what we're going off of, okay. Ooh. I will say, the lack of the roots around the, like, big rock, they could have made that rock way bigger and just put, like, some nice roots around it. That would have made that look way cooler. The building, though, looks really good. I think they did a good job making this feel very alive. Some good, like, yeah, little stuff going on. Let's look at a little, huh. Okay. Floating statue. Marketplace thing. My eyes are messing with me today, sorry. Ooh. Okay, let's look at a couple more and then let's get into it, because it's time to look at some patterns. Let's look at this extremely rendered thing here. Oh, okay, we've seen this before. We've seen this. Alright, what is this? Why is this? Oh, this has got a lot going on. Holy moly. That's a lot of pictures. Pretty sure I have the 15-year cape, but I put it on my Bedrock character for some reason. Alright. Yeah, that's dope. And here we go. Now that we're at his patterns or whatever. Yeah. I love that. That's hilarious. Anyway, let's make some of his patterns now that we've gotten to his project. Oh, this is like one of my favorite. These mountains, man. Just I really want to go see these in real life. These mountains are awesome. Anyway, sorry. Okay. Let's go. Let's just go right here. Okay. Yeah. Next to our generated mushrooms, as it were. I think, oh, I haven't, wait. Yeah. See, okay, there we go. Yeah. And I really want to see what happens when we have 3D selections and stuff with this. Let's go a little smaller. Let's go like here. And we'll just, you know, make more as we go. Okay. Okay. I just want to move it over. Yeah, let's move it over one more. We do it again? Yeah. Okay. Now, let's see which one we're going to do first here. I'm going to need to leave this over here, actually. Oops. Switch. This one goes here. Okay. Jeez. Trying to figure out my windows, man. Okay. Let's start at the top. That's at least something. Okay. So we have like circles. We're getting into a little more complicated stuff. Okay. I think this is a good place to start anyway. And we'll skip things. We're not going to, you know, go through every single one of these. But I do just want to see, yeah, what they actually look like. Okay. So I want to see now if we're changing the actual parameters of this stuff. Like, just let's make this 0.5. Okay, so like this is literally what he did. I think he just went in here and he went like, okay, so that one's random. I don't like that. Okay, so we don't want, what was it before? We want it to be 0. Okay, and so any number we can change, we should change. Oh, what in the heck? Okay, so 1 seems to be messing it up. Let's try like 0.9. We already have like one of the ones I'm pretty sure he posted just from messing around with the parameters. I love that. Let's just go through like 1 through 9. So that's 1, 2, 100% something he did. 3. That is so cool. I'm sorry, guys. Like, this is really cool stuff. You just change the frequency. It doesn't need to be 30, by the way. It can just be 0.3. 4. And this is infinite. Because, like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's going to be different than that. That's so crazy, man. Like, even just putting, like let's just do 111 versus 1-1. Insane. That's not, I mean, this isn't exactly a perfect pattern, but I think you get my drift here. Like 2, 1. And then we go to 2, 2, 3. Infinite, man. This is infinite. This is crazy. And this is just one of them. Let's try another one that has a different noise. Right? Like, that's cellular. Let's see if he does anything besides cellular. We got a lot of cellular. I wonder if it's just cellular. Or, well, I guess adding more parameters to it. Like, yeah, this one's got a lot going on. Okay. Let's get something slightly more complicated with like a bunch of... Yeah, so this one has more parameters that we can change. Yeah, like this one too. Okay. Let's try 28. Just for example here. Okay. I'm going to leave that. Wait, what? Did I not copy it right? Probably not. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I missed the last little bracket. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's try 1.5. Yep. Same thing. Same thing. You can just... This is infinite. And we changed a little bit of this stuff, too. Let's try 3. If you guys haven't tested these commands out, this is awesome. All right. So something I want to try with this, though, is sort of using it on something three-dimensional, right? So let's go... is this terrain? Yes, it is. Okay. I want to say this is my terrain. Yeah, this is terrain we were working on last stream. Okay, yeah, we could totally use this. Okay, perfect. So last stream we made this terrain with noise. Let's try texturing it with a pattern. Right? So... wait, there's a smaller one, right? Yeah, let's use the smaller one. So we're not doing a super huge selection here. Might make it slightly easier on the server. Boop, boop. Okay. Oh, by the way, speaking of server, we're on, well, technically the test server goes all the way to 121.8, but I'm on 5 now, so I got a few of the newer blocks on the test server now. Still no Axiom, though. But I do have Axiom on the, whatever, my friend's server, GamerRez's server. So if I need it, I can still use it. And sometimes I do. All right, let's just do that. That is wild looking, but it did work. Let's get a pattern that's like big and cool. I'm gonna scroll through. Ooh, that one's cool. Let's try this one. And obviously, you could change the color of the blocks. Like, you know, I don't have to be using whatever, light gray and dark gray terracotta. Okay. Oh, I still want like a bigger pattern than that, I think. Not as detailed. Yeah, like something like spread out like this would be kind of cool, I think. Okay, so we're still, for as far as I can tell, he's mostly just used cellular. Cellular. For pretty much all of them. Ooh, we're gonna try this one and the one above it too. Maybe a couple of those. Let's do half and half here. Let me grab this one. I think this one will be really cool. Make sure we get that end bracket. Okay. 100 and... Whoa, we're getting complicated here. I didn't think that... The other one was like 3 seconds, man. What the heck did we add to that one that made it... I mean, I guess there is just a lot more in the noise, but like... Yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, a shorter command. I don't... That's wild. I think this pattern would work better on something a little less crazy. It's just like, this looks like one of those things you find like a museum or something that just kind of shows like the, you know, a height map essentially, but 3-dimensional height map with some actual textures and stuff too. I love that. Okay, yeah, we still have the same thing selected. I don't know why this one, it's just taking so much longer. Well, yeah. So, let's see, how long ago was it? Maybe month or two, month and a half, month ago, middle of the summer-ish. I decided to go do some sand volleyball, right? This has nothing to do with what I'm getting at. But because of that, I came to a sand rugby thing that was also at the same place. And now I'm doing rugby. So that's been pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But also very fun. Very, very fun. It's intense, but it's fun. And you might be like, oh my gosh, you just threw yourself in it. But like, I also did water polo for my undergrad and most of high school and most of my undergrad. I know that is very different, but like, it's mutual respect kind of thing. Like, I have respect for rugby. I've always had like more respect for rugby players than I have for water polo players. But at the same time, I think it's vice versa too. Like, rugby players have like hella respect for water polo players because they can't swim. So it's very different. It's yeah. It's not as much cardio. It's definitely something I need to get a little more strong for. So hopefully the next few weeks you see me bulking up a little bit. Not like it's gonna happen that fast, but you know. Anyway, point of all that is I will not probably be able to stream some weekends, just because tournaments and stuff. Yeah, this one's 25 seconds. What the heck is up with the last one, man? That's wild. Yeah, I really want to try this grid, this more gritty one. Grid E, not gritty. Sorry. I was just thinking about, oh yeah, look, this is my, wait, hold on. Oh, wrong fucking button, so, this is not just like a scruff or anything, it's actually meant to be like a dinosaur with a little sweater. It's got like, yeah. It's a fake tattoo. Yeah. I got that because of a birthday party at, again, the sand volleyball place. Somebody just, you know, had a bunch of like fake tattoos. This is an adult person, by the way, that brought these for adults. Like there were no kids involved in this birthday party at all, right? This is just an adult thing. So that's what makes it even funnier, honestly. Okay, that one's kind of cool. I kind of like this. Yeah. Okay. The point of that was to see what we could do with three-dimensional stuff, but ooh, I like how zoomed in this one is. This looks like, excuse me. I was gonna say it looks similar to the other one. It looks similar to these, but just more zoomed in. Yeah, so I understand why he got to this just by messing around. Like he didn't use fast noise light. I even asked him, let's go look at that real quick. Because I was really curious. I was like, how long did it take? And then I was like, what was the process? But yeah, he just intuitively knows the parameters, I guess, and he's just messing around with them, fucking around and finding out, you know, which is wild, but that's awesome, dude. Anyway, other stuff is not as important. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. This one. Nope. 2D patterns. Yeah, there we go. I want to get to the more complicated. Let's go down. Let's just go to the bottom. I want to get to these ones that have the texturing in them and see what we did here. How to color patterns. Okay. Save the noise. Yeah. Okay. And then, okay, so let's save this noise, right? So we got, oh, this is a different noise. He said, oh, he's not using cellular the whole time. Okay, hold on. This one is, I don't know what MUL stands for. Multiplicity or something like that. And then we got differential. Okay, okay. That's, all right, I still want to use this last one just to, because these noises are awesome, by the way. Yeah, we're saving some of these noises anyway, honestly. Like easy noise, save. I'm going to call this diff 0 or diff pattern. _0. Oh, I do have to actually put the noise in there. No, wait, that didn't work. Wait, hold on. What is diff then? Well, let me do this. Come here. Excuse me. Can't stop yawning. You really stretched it out to make it 100. Oh, wait, hold on. There's something wrong with this command then. Let me make 100% sure that I'm copying that correctly and putting it in correctly. Okay, yeah. So, whoa, that's a lot of... so we got noise at 28. This whole chunk. Maybe invalid value for properly preset name 28. Nothing went... What is at 28 supposed to be? Let's try this one up here that has another little at, like 9. Let's see if that one works. No, yeah, see? Same thing, right? Oh my god, not the same. Holy shit! None of that works. I don't know if he's tried it. Maybe it's because it's the test server. I don't know if he did this on the test server. This may be an older... He might have done this on an older version, which kind of fucks it. That or it's like the at... Yeah, the at numbers. What does he do? What is that? Oh, no. I get it. I get it. I'm dumb. Okay. So what we need to do... I get it now. I get it. I get it. We got to go save 28 and 64. And call them 28 and 64. Gotcha. Okay. So, wait. Oh, 64 first. What is 69, by the way? 64. So we do easy noise save. Got it. Okay. Now I get it. Now I get it. Now I get it. Okay. We just got to save the noises. So easy. Oops. Easy noise save. This is 64. Okay, that one saves in 64, and we also had, what was the other one? Was it 20? Stop. This way. Okay. 28, yeah. Whee! Too far. Oh. 28, here we go. So, cellular. Okay, I get it now. Bam. Okay. Now let's do the bottom command. Okay. See how long this would take. Only 3 seconds. All right. Still not sure why that random one took so long. Yeah, okay. I want to do this one flat, just because I really want to see this one flat, so I'm going to do that. Right next to this. Oops. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely stunning. I'm curious what happens when we do the texture sort of as a wall. If that makes sense. So let's do that real quick. I'm gonna stand on the edge of this and then go over here so I have an easy straight line. Okay, so yeah, what happens if I do it like this? Oh, huh. Yeah, I guess I should have expected that. Or actually, wait, if I do set, like, let's do that real quick, because I think there has to be a block. Yeah, there we go. Whoa. That's a penis. I mean, what? That's wild. Even just stretching it, like, infinite, guys. It's infinite. There's so many patterns you can make with this shit. It is insanity. For real, though, he deserves all these things again. Damn. That's crazy, though. Okay. Let's do a couple more of these and see what they look like stretched out. So this one has 54, 48, and 9. Okay, wow, that one's got a lot going on. Okay, so 54, 48, 9. 54. Pop that in. All right. God damn it, I already forgot the second one. 48 and 9. Okay. 48. Okay. And 9. 8, 9. Oh, that one is kind of cool. It's a good one to combine. Okay. Save 9. Oops. Gotta actually put it in there. That does help. Okay. Now we go down to this one. Right here. Boop. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Copy that. No. Okay. Wow, that's 100 blocks is a lot less than you think it is. I wanted it to move like way the hell over there. That's alright. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Now we do this. And that should work. Oh, right. Set. That. Okay. That's cool. That's so cool. And then if we do that same selection, let's see if we got yeah, post 1. Post 2. Wait. There we go. Okay. On the ground, exactly the same thing, just on the ground. That's really cool seeing it stretch up like that though, right next to it. Oh, it blends into it too. That's cool. It like actually kind of works. Guys, this is really useful for like large scale. This is a really good tile floor. And obviously, all right, now we texture it. Let's see what he does. So use one or multiple noises. Y -61. So easy noise. Okay. Replace white or gray concrete with air. Use one of the following texture methods. Okay. So let's do this real quick. Let me save at 5, I guess, because 5. So we don't. Easy noise. Save. 5. Okay. And now we go down again to that. We copy. Simple noise. Doesn't really matter. Oh, wait. Hold on. We already have our noise. Undo. And then. So replace white or gray concrete with air blocks. So replace gray concrete 0. Okay. And then let's just do the example just to see what he did. Wait. Did I not grab the last? No, it didn't work. Hold on. Oh, custom palette. Hold on. Oh, okay. We'll put a palette in there. Really quick though, I gotta use the bathroom, so quick BRB. Oh, wrong goddamn button. keep hitting the wrong 3 buttons. I really need to just switch those around, I think. Because 3 of the buttons that I should be using to switch the things are the screenshot buttons that I have set up. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So we just need to add our own palette in here. Or just even, yeah, we'll just do like Enchanted Bright. And then I guess he just... Hold on. What if we do light, or... wait, what is this, terracotta or concrete? Concrete. White concrete. That's why. Okay. Slightly cooler. Yeah. And then, I guess, replace 0 with, like, I don't know, 19. Oops. Undo. There we go. And then we can just do the same texturing with, like, a different thing, only on, just 19 instead. And let's do, instead of Enchanted Bright, let's do Enchanted Dark. Yeah, that's good shit. That looks cool. That's wild. Genuinely, that's really cool. Okay. I think he left out a little bit on the texturing side, because, like, there's definitely another step there where you have to, you know, put back the other blocks and then texture those blocks. I don't know if that's... Maybe I'm missing something here, but I feel like that's pretty important. Also, calling it... I think you should have just put one of the default ones. I think that would have been more clear, because... Yeah. And then also, I do think he needs to add in a thing where he's, like, explaining what the fuck this is. Just for the people who don't know. But, I mean, I figured it out, but, like... Doesn't help to just be like, hey, that's what it is. Let's see if he does, actually, at the top. I didn't actually read it. No, there's no preface to this. Okay. Alright, let's try doing a little bit of our own creation now. So I'm gonna do the same sort of, like, commands that he did, except I'm just gonna combine different numbers. Instead of, like, 9 or whatever, you know, we're gonna do random ones that I think look cool. So we're just gonna go through and save some of the ones that I think are cool. That's basically it. Oh, definitely 14. Beautiful. We just want that. Wait, why does it have... What did he do here? I don't think he meant to put that. Okay, cellular. Okay, easy noise. Save 10. Bam. And then... Yeah, we'll say 15 as well. Oh, I didn't mean to call that 10. Shit, that was 14. We'll just... It's alright. If I, we'll actually just go save 10. Just so I can do -F on it. There we go. Okay. That one's actually 10. Alright, Ooh, I like this one. 18. 8. Ah, okay. And then this could be an interesting one to add to something, so I'll say, oh, yeah, we'll save it. Okay. And then, oh, definitely this one. 22 is solid. I don't know about you. Definitely 26. That one's fun with like flowery look. Like that. More and more to delete. Oops. There we go. Okay. This one's definitely catching my eye. 30. Wow. Okay. And then, I mean, I kind of like all these. These are a little bit complex. I don't know if I want that. I think yeah, 33. Again, we don't need that many. Like, I just want to try a few. I'll be a little more picky now. Okay. I'm gonna do ones that really catch my eye. Oh, this one. 41. Okay. This one is catching my eye too. 42 meaning a life thing, and we gotta get 42. We gotta get 69. Just kidding. 2. Okay. These are kind of simple. I do like the X's. I think I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna do this one. 7. Alright. Ooh, this one is like simple but elegant. I like it. This one's 51. Okay. Also this one. 3. Okay. We're gonna do like a couple more and then we'll stop and, well, not stop, but then we'll use them in the actual bigger commands. Okay. Ooh, this one's pretty. The one below it is not nearly as good. Alright, and then we'll get 69. Oh, this one's good, though, too. 64. I mean, all of them are good, let's be honest. Oh, we already saved 64. Okay. Fine, then. Huh. This one is interesting. I like 67. No, you know what? We'll do 68 and 69. 68 is really cool looking. Okay. And 69. Because you kind of have to, you know? Alright. Pop that in. Let's get down to the bottom. Let's combine some of these things with some of the other things that he has. So let's use this one because it has 3 different ones we can do. And what we're going to do is just change like 9 to 10. And find the other ones. You know what? Let me do this in a document instead of freaking. Let me So we're changing 9 to 10. We're changing. I'm just gonna look at the ones I've saved. 48 to. Let's just pick a random one. 51. And then we'll do 30 for the other one. Okay. Let's copy that. Pop it in here. Do we have... Yeah. Ooh. Interesting. Weird that it has, like... It just kind of, like, stops, you know? Like, right there. Huh. I don't hate it. I don't love it either, though. Alright, let's do some other numbers. Let's get another one. So we got... Let's do 69. Of course. Let's just do in order. So 69, 68, and 59. 68. And then where's my other one? It's literally right below it. I don't know why I lost it. 59. Copy. Lappity. Oh, that's all right. Ooh, that one's cool. Really simple, but like nice. You know? I like that shape. That's a really good shape. Very flowery. I mean, I think you guys get this at this point. Like, this is really cool stuff. I mean, you don't really have to replay. I feel like I'm doing the texturing command all wrong. We can just... Yeah. We can just... Instead of arrow, we just say the block we want, essentially. So the bright one we'll do as the light one, so or white concrete. And then the dark one we'll do as dark. Ooh, that's already going to be really cool looking. Hold on. This is going to look three-dimensional even though it's 2D. And then we go gray concrete, oops, with enchanted light. Or, I guess, bright, not light. Yes! That is so cool. It's like one of those things that like pop out at you and you like look at it upside down and it's popping inward, you know? Like, that's so cool. And like it looks so 3D. Now I have to try this on the terrain for like a sort of 3D-ish thing. Let's do it on the donut here. I don't know who made this donut. I did not make this donut, but we're using it. Let me see. Just make sure I'm not like actually messing up anything important. No, these are just random things. Okay. So let's do. We're doing the noise on it first, and that should just work. Let me save these texturing commands too, so we have them. Enchanted bright, and then we're just gonna copy that, paste, change gray to white, and enchanted bright to dark. Okay, this is taking a minute with the three-dimensionality of it, I guess, because this is not that big of a selection. It is big, but like, let's see, what is it? Yeah, 100,000 blocks is nothing. Or no, wait, that's not my selection size. 400,000 blocks. Sorry, that's still kind of nothing. You start getting into like millions of blocks, then it starts to become No, I don't like that. Let's do it on this. I want to see what it looks like. Yeah, a little more flat terrain. I'm even going to stack this terrain just so we don't mess up this one. Now let's do the noise, the pattern, and then we will do the thing. Oh, geez, this one's going to take forever. Crap. Oh, well. Okay, you're right. I did want to... I did want to talk about something. Lego related. If you haven't seen, they released this recently. Yeah, that price is real. Holy crap, is this not what we wanted? I don't know who wanted this, but it's not me. I don't want this set. I do not want to pay $1,000 for this. This is not something I want to display. Like, this is just, I don't know. This is just like the worst version of this that I could possibly imagine. And like, I watched a review from, oh, now I forget his name. Shoot. Let me see if I can find it, because I don't want to. But I watched a review on this, and they were like praising, you know, some of the stuff and all that, but like, I don't know, it just doesn't have, it has good interior, all right? The interiors are meaningful, they're like, yes, but like, when you compare it to the other UCS sets, the like, you know, on this level of Star Wars stuff, go back, thank you, like this, no, that's not even a UCS set, or, you know, the old one, literally the old Death Star that's retired, I would rather have this, 100%. I would much rather have just a slightly better version of the old Death Star than whatever the hell this thing is. This is not the Death Star, this is the Death Disc, right? Like, you cannot make the Death Star not a sphere. Like, you just can't. It doesn't make any sense. It's just stupid. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. Let's texture this terrain now and see what it looks like. No idea which one did. I did not do the right one. Hold on. We're gonna have to undo it. Crap. Oh well. But yeah, I genuinely curious if you all have different opinions about it. But personally, that ain't it. That ain't it. Especially for $1,000. Yes, it has all the minifigures that you mostly would want, but like, it's just not good. I'm sorry. Like, you didn't nail this one, Lego. You really messed this one up. Like the AT-AT, 1,000 times better. The Imperial Star Destroyer, 1,000 times better. The Millennium Falcon, 1,000 times better. Like, most of the UCS Star Wars sets, and I get that they're like spaceships or like vehicles for the most part, but like, so is the Death Star. Like, it is a spaceship of sorts. Like, it's not like, you know, they changed the rules all of a sudden just because it's a Death Star. Like, but they did, or it's not like they should have changed the rules, but they did. And so we're dealing with that. Wait. Hold on, did it texture the wrong thing? G-Mask. Gray concrete. It should just be texturing gray concrete. Huh. I don't know why it's not... Hold on. Let me try Gmasking it. Because that could be a bug if that's actually not working. Okay, that's not working. Yeah, that might be a bug. I might have stumbled upon something here. But yeah. Anyway, just thought I'd show that to y'all, because if you imagined in your head what the best Death Star Lego set could look like, I highly, highly doubt this is what you're imagining. It's just bad. I'm sorry. It's just bad. It's not good. It really isn't. And I'm not going to give this, like, it has a lot of cool features, you know, it has every scene you could imagine in the Death Star, but, like, when I imagine the Death Star, I'm not thinking of the interior of the Death Star. I'm thinking of the Death Star, like, the ball, you know, the sphere. Maybe that's just me. And I one of the justifications that the review gave is like, yeah, most of the movie is not actually showing the exterior of the Death Star. There's the trench run. That's like the highlight of the fucking movie if you haven't watched it. I'm sorry. I'm ranting on the guy that reviewed it because I disagree entirely with, like, basically everything he said. He's just trying to, and I'll give it to him. He's like a Lego LAN member or whatever, so, like, he's got to give praises to it. Like, he can't be harsh because he's a Lego LAN member and he wants to get free sets still. Like, he doesn't want to lose his relationship with Lego. But I don't give a fuck. I don't have a relationship with Lego. I do not want to buy this. I will never buy that set. And, like, it's just stupid. It's bad. I'm sorry. They messed up on this one. Like, usually Lego does a really good job on UCS and, like, Star Wars sets in general. This is not one of those. This is one where they said, what would the public want? Cool. Let's give them this instead. It's just, you know, like, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop ranting about Lego now. And I think, honestly, this is where we're going to end up the stream. I think I'll texture this thing just to see what it looks like. The same method. And just see if the 2D-ness works better for the texturing part. And then we'll end it up there today. No, that just did the whole thing again. Maybe that's why he said you have to replace the air blocks or whatever. Not to say that this doesn't just work right off the bat anyway, but yeah, that contrast between the dark and the not dark is really helpful. So yeah, let's just do replace gray, concrete, 0. Wait, am I doing the, hold on. Was I doing the light one or the dark one? Right, okay, yeah. So let's do, yeah, white concrete, not gray. Yeah. And then, oh. Yeah. Now we do that same texturing. Right? Yeah. And then replace 0 with white concrete. Or, hold on, undo that. Let's do 19, just so it doesn't... Just in case there's white concrete in the palette for some reason. I don't think there is, but... Oh, what? There we go. And then, let's just grab the other command. Boop. Go 19. Boop. Yeah, that looks so much better than the other version of that. Yeah. And you can't, I guess you can't do that with 3-dimensional. Huh. That's unfortunate. Not that that pattern looks at all like a pattern anyway, but Yeah, these are really cool. All right. Well, I'm going to take a screenshot of this one because I think this is the best looking one. Just because it's like 2-dimensional, but also 3-dimensional. Let's go this way. Let's get this way, I guess. So we can get the whole thing in the screen. All right. Take that screenshot right there. And with that, thank you all for watching. I am sure you know how the buttons work down there by now, so click them as you please. And yeah, I don't know if I will be streaming next week again because of rugby, but I'll stream as much as I can. And yeah, thank you again to Nekou for all these awesome commands. Again, if you want to check them out, please go. I will again have a link in the description for his Discord, and you can go try out these commands for yourself, assuming you have ezEdits, obviously. But yeah. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Pluto out.